Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Pokemon Showdown battle. This is a new team of mine. It is a monotype rock team to go with Pokemon Showdown's monotype metagame. And I went with rock type because I liked the Pokemon in it, and I like the fact that Sandstorm boosts rock type special defense because usually they're pretty defensive most of the time. But the funny thing is, I didn't really choose very many physically defensive Pokemon. I have Tyranitar, Aerodactyl, Omastar, Cradily, Magcargo, and Rampardos. And it probably looks funny because people look at Magcargo in general and just think that it's really stupid to use Magcargo, but it's actually one of the staples on this team. So I'm just going to say that. You don't really see it much in this battle because obviously I'm up against a mono fighting team, and that sucks, but Magcargo is really good in a lot of different situations. But my opponent here has Mienshao, Breloom, Infernape, Medicham, Pangoro, who I like, as you all know, and Toxicroak. And since it's a mono fighting type team versus a mono rock type team, I told him in the comments, or in the chat next to it, I said, well, I already lose this because, yeah, this matchup just isn't good for me. And that's usually what you see when you do the monotype metagame. That's usually what happens. You either have a really good chance against your opponent or you really don't. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to lose before the match begins, and I know I'm going to have to rely heavily on Aerodactyl to do anything because it's the only Pokemon on my team that's naturally fast and can do super effective hits to my opponent's Pokemon. So this should be really interesting, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so I lead off with my Omastar while my opponent leads off with Mienshao, and I lead off with Omastar because I figured that if Omastar were to go down, it wouldn't be the biggest detriment to my team, because I didn't want to take the chance that one of his Pokemon were Scarfed or Sashed, and so I just sent out my first Pokemon to kind of scout and see what's going to happen. So Omastar goes down, but not without, helping me out a little bit. I bring in my Rampardos to Zen Headbutt because I figure, or I knew that Mienshao wasn't choiced into something. So I knew that Rampardos would be faster and safe to Zen Headbutt, but now I have to switch out because I am locked into Zen Headbutt due to my own choice Scarf, and I bring in Magcargo to hopefully burn this Pangoro. Pangoro goes for Brick Break instead of anything stronger like Sky Uppercut, and I think Storm Throw, is that right? Storm Throw is stronger than Brick Break with a critical hit, but I don't get the burn off, which sucks. But luckily, I don't think that Pangoro is faster than anything. I don't think it's Scarf, so I bring in my fastest Pokemon, and I was like, what just happened? Why did this Pangoro go first? And it turns out that it actually had a Quick Claw, and my opponent got really lucky that Quick Claw activated, and that's just one of those items that never activates for me. I never use Quick Claw because I know that my luck just isn't good enough. I was wondering what this Breloom was going to do. I thought that it may have Mach Punch and take Aerodactyl out with a Technician boost, so I just switched in Cradily just to maybe take the hit and see what it has, and if it were to Spore, then my Cradily would not go down to Spore. Cradily really can't do anything to Breloom, so I just stockpile here to maybe stall it out. I can't Toxic it because it's already toxic, and it's not like Toxic really hurts Breloom, so I end up going down to a Focus Punch, and I'm thinking, okay, so this is the move that Breloom has. It has a Toxic Orb, so it's not choiced in anything. I can bring in Rampardos and Zen Headbutt and knock it out. Rampardos is pretty much like my whole, okay, if this thing is working out really well, I'm just going to bring Rampardos in and take it out. And then switch into something else, because that's pretty much all I have to do, or what I need to do to ensure a win here is sack everybody else and make sure Rampardos and Aerodactyl are safe. So I bring in Tyranitar now that he is down to 3 Pokemon. Just in case one of his Pokemon has a Sash, I can maybe break the Sash with a Sandstorm, and since it's down to 3, I don't have to worry about Sandstorm running out. And I Aerial Ace that Medicham and knock it out, or Mega Medicham with my own Mega Aerodactyl, And hopefully, as long as everything isn't sashed that's remaining, I feel pretty comfortable that I can win this, even though my team was completely outdone by this fighting type team, since Rock is, or since fighting trumps Rock in pretty much all situations. But it's a good thing I have Aerodactyl here and Rampardos to take care of anything that happens, and since Rampardos was at full health, I wasn't so worried about that Toxicroak even if it was sashed. The only thing that I was worried about this whole match was a Scarf, and it doesn't turn out that any of his Pokemon were Scarf, so I really lucked out in that situation, and I was surprised to have won because this was one of my first mono-type battles, and I really enjoyed myself. I like using this team, and I have recorded a lot of battles with this team as well. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like and a comment. And also, if you would like to, please visit gamersbench.com, where we review and play through a lot of different games that you may enjoy yourself. Also, my Twitter page is linked in the description if you want to check that out and receive updates on what I upload there, if you would rather not subscribe and just check and see when a new video is available. And finally, I've made a playlist of all my playthroughs that will show up towards the end of this battle. If you would like to click on that and check out something you would like to watch, please feel free to do so, and I will put up playthroughs as often as I can. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll catch y'all at the next battle. Thanks for watching.